Alright, we're at the final part of Donkey Kong Country. We're gonna go ahead and finish up what is left to do in Chimp Caverns. Starting off with the recolor of Crusher, and may I say, physical attacks do nothing. This guy is fucking ripped compared to Crusher. Even after the numerous times that I had to cartwheel on this guy or even jump on this guy as Diddy and or DK, nothing happens.
Still didn't make a dent.
A barrel's the only way to take out those guys. Okay, but anyway.
wait, hold on. From that angle, like I know DK was just crouching, but from that angle, it looked like you were making him dab.
Oh god. What have I done?
Honestly, DK would be the kind of guy that would dab, honestly. And if he were around more often in today's modern age, he probably would. I mean, Luigi dabs.
Would you believe me if I said he does that in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe?
Does he? God damn it.
Yes, he does.
I fucking knew it.
Just a reminder, folks, dabbing in video games is rated E for everyone.
Where did that even start, by the way?
That's actually a good question.
The same way all dance moves start trending.
Yeah. Yeah, more than likely, yeah. Yeah, it's like, I know it became like a really big thing like on Twitter at one point, but I completely forgot exactly, like, what was the main source for video game dabbing?
Or just dabbing in general, really.
I wouldn't be surprised if Vine started it.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised too, except Vine is dead.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. Dabbing's been around way longer than, like, way before, you know, Vine was taken down.
Yeah.
God. I'm still rather upset that Twitter pretty much took down Vine.
Yeah. It's like, it's weird though. Like, I tried searching up Vine stuff the other day. Like, Vine videos and stuff are still available, but it's like, all the channels and stuff have been taken down. Like, you can't even search for people's old Vine channels to look up their old videos, which makes me wonder how people are able to come across those videos in the first place.
I can't even look up my old Vines.
More than likely, the more popular Vines probably were just, you know, either screen capped or just record, or, you know, just downloaded, and then, you know, they just kept them in the file as normal video files.
Archived.
Maybe.
Yeah, pretty much.
But more than likely by other people, not necessarily the person that posted the Vine to begin with.
Well, no, I've been directly, like, I guess, for example, like, people who were big on Vine, I would see, like, their videos on their Vine pages through their Twitter. And I'm not watching directly through Twitter. Like, there's a link to, like, the old video loops, Vine loops and stuff on their Twitter that you can, like, click and go to their Vine pages and stuff. It's weird.
But yeah, it's like, my god. I remember, like, back when Smash became a really big thing, like, since E3 2013, it's like, I would be making, like, all of those very short, Smash Vines, like, based off of their trailers or whatever. It's
I remember those.
It's like, my god, considering that Vine was taken down, including those Vines, I am so glad I downloaded those when I did. Although at the same time, I don't recall I ever recovered the one for Sonic.
I think I remember those too.
Wait, what did Cranky just say there? Sure beats a visit from Mrs. Kong?
Yeah.
Oh god, I wasn't even looking at, goddamn, I wasn't even looking at this.
It did say that.
Is Cranky divorced?
Oh my goodness.
Wait, no, hold on. We know his wife. It's Wrinkly Kong.
Yeah.
Who's dead. She's dead, but he's married.
I have no idea.
Huh.
I honestly have no idea. All I know is, like, just from talking about this alone, I'm thinking, are we getting to even more dark territory?
Well, no, like, Wrinkly, I think, was introduced. Was she introduced in 2 or 3, Russell?
I think 2.
Okay. But then, like, as of 64, she did die at some point, probably of just natural causes because she was very old. but I think because Cranky is Cranky is a scientist. And he did something to kind of bring back her ghost. So she is still around just as a ghost. That's it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, but now for this version of Neki. I believe he's known as Neki Senior? I completely forgot the name of the
I believe this is Neki Senior, because the first one you fight is Neki Junior.
Yeah, the first one is just Neki. And then they have a SR. So if memory serves, that is the abbreviation for senior. But my god, this one, it's like, okay, granted, this is like the second to last boss, but man, trying to getting the timing down for jumping over his coconuts that he spews out at you numerous times, man, that could be quite a challenge.
Oh, and here he comes. Mr. Never Gonna Be in Smash.
Yep. At Gangplank Galleon, we're gonna meet up with King K. Rool himself.
And you know what? Now that I bring that up, let me explain to you guys why he's ever gonna be in Splash. You know why? Because King K. Rool is a very boring fucking character. He has nothing going for him. He would have nothing unique. Like everything that he would do, Bowser or Ganondorf or Dedede already do 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
Well, it's like if this is all he does.
Alright, it's like in that case, that being said, going into the various phases of this fight. Alright, so first off, as you clearly saw, he starts throwing his crown, and keep in mind, every time he throws his crown, he throws his crown a lot faster every time. But then once you hit him a few times after that, he starts unleashing these cannonballs, and kind of like how it is with has kind of like a similar pattern with previous bosses like Very Naughty and Boss Drum and so on and so forth. The more times you hit him, the more times these phases occur. So we hit him 2 times, the row of cannonballs drop down twice. We've hit him a 3rd time, and now we run into these cannonballs a 3rd time. And so on and so forth. But aside from that, it's as long as you're able to avoid the cannonballs, and if your reflexes are good enough with jumping over his crown, that's pretty much it, really. Alright, but that's pretty much
There's no
it.
way that was
the
it.
best, Ryan. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah, not much of a final battle.
Wait, hold on. Characters, wait, that's not how you spell...
Coloring.
That's how you spell those rules.
Concept, commando.
The end? Wait, the end? Wait. Oh, hold the phone. That was a trick! He's still up. He's still willing to fight. I pissed him off.
And he's still
don't be like me and have that fool you numerous times. No, this is actually the final phase of the fight. And he throws you off guard with that credit sequence, and he starts jumping around, and it's like, my god, it throws you off so much that sometimes, considering how his jumping patterns work, each time you hit him, it can throw you off. But if you can hit him 3 more times, then that's it. Now you've legitimately beaten King K. Rool.
But again, that's still not much of a final confrontation. I mean, he's just jumping around like an idiot.
Yeah, pretty much. But with that is 101% right freaking there. All the secret rooms have been found, and the game is completed overall. And what do you get after all of that? Not that much, really. You just get your approval from Cranky Kong.
Are you proud of me now, Dad?
Or Grandpa, I don't know. What the fuck are you? I'm your dad and your grandpa. Oh.
I'm your Uncle Grandpa.
So that would make him Greg's brother and father? That would explain a lot.
Wait.
Goddamn Garnet.
Oh, good lord. But yeah, it's essentially, just from getting 101%, it's if you were to complete it normally, then Cranky Kong would have been if it was me playing this, I would have found everything. Go back and find all of the secret rooms. But then it's like, no, if you do just that, then he just gives you your approval, and he's like, oh, you did an old man proud. You found pretty much everything. But that's pretty much it. So you see, this is why it's like, whenever I usually play this game, like on my own time or whatever, I usually just enjoy this game for what it is. Like, I bask in the environments, the enemies, the characters, and all that jazz. I just have fun with it and not really worry too much about finding everything, because unfortunately, you don't really get much out of it if you get 101% on it. You know what? It's kind of like how it is if you beat Oddworld Abe's Exodus. Yeah, you found all the Wadakans, but you don't really get much. All you get is just a slideshow. Again, much less than what you get if you beat Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. But even then, it's like, it still gives you that sense of accomplishment if you go ahead and complete the game and find everything in the process. But yeah, aside from the credit sequence and the roll call of all of the enemies and bosses, bad guys, and good guys alike that you came across throughout this entire game, that's pretty much it for the entirety of Donkey Kong Country. So that having been said, after some time with Donkey Kong Country, what did you guys think?
I think that joke I made earlier about Cranky being both DK's dad and grandfather actually makes a lot more sense in context. That would explain why DK's so dumb.
Oh god.
Yeah, as far as like platforming games go and everything, I mean, you know, it is amazing how well this game has aged.
Yeah, I actually in terms of Donkey Kong Country games, anyway, I will be the first to admit that I started with Donkey Kong Country 2. So I knew enough about Donkey Kong Country to know exactly what, even though I only showed up for the last two parts of this, I do apologize for that. But these games, I agree with Danny, these games really have aged extremely well. Like, even to this day, you would probably still find people playing. And I know I definitely would.
Oh yeah, absolutely is.
That's insane.
We've got Three Stooges all up in here.
Wow.
Fuck you.
The moment
I did this using one live, and it took less than an hour.
Oh my god. The moment Diddy Kong, bit Donkey Kong's finger, I hear that car noise. It's like, oh, now it's really getting all cartoony in this game.
God.
That was actually some pretty good timing there, I must say.
God damn it.
You devil. But yes, it's like, yeah, I could not agree more. It's like, compared to the many other Super Nintendo games out there, it's like, yeah, this is like, even now at this day and age where it's like, we have consoles like the Xbox One, the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4 Pro, and all that jazz. In this generation, this still stands out, in my opinion, as one of the better platforming games, especially on a console like the Super Nintendo.
You know something? I would not mind if they did a Donkey Kong Country game for the Nintendo Switch.
Brian.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, the lights will turn off for a second. Had to quickly screw in a new light bulb. Anyway, I'm sorry, you were saying, Brandon?
No, I was saying I would be 100% okay if they did a Donkey Kong Country game for the Nintendo Switch. I mean, they did one for the Wii. After the other Donkey Kong Country games, Donkey Kong Country came back on the Wii as Donkey Kong Country Returns.
I'm sure
and then we got Tropical Freeze on the Wii U.
I'm sure they'll make one for the Switch.
I would love to see them do something for the Switch.
It'll probably be maybe a couple of years.
Possibly, yeah. But it's like, yeah, considering that they made games like Donkey Kong Country Returns or Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, yeah, it's like, I mean, it wouldn't be, I mean, I would imagine it probably wouldn't be as much compared to, like, all these other titles or whatever, but I honestly would not mind if they use that similar concept with newer titles in the series, like Donkey Kong Country Returns, and actually use that to make like a remake of Donkey Kong Country, as it were. Because like I said before, it's like, yeah, I've had my fair share of other Super Nintendo games, but, and I think when it comes to like their most enjoyable and favorite Super Nintendo game out there, it would more than likely be Super Mario World, because, you know, it's Super Mario. How can you say no to Super Mario?
True.
But it's like, from my experience with Super Nintendo games, including Super Mario World, it's like, considering how well this game was done, like, in regards to, like, the environments, the characters, and just the overall challenge with the plot, with what this game had to offer in regards to the platforming genre. Again, this is why I would consider this game to be probably one of my most favorite Super Nintendo games of all time. Alright, but that will officially do it for this playthrough of Donkey Kong Country, right here on Spiffy Needle Geeks. So as always, hope you guys enjoyed another one of my Tuesday playthroughs on this channel, and thank you guys so much for your continued support, even after these past 2+ years of doing this on this channel. I greatly appreciated you guys. Like, you don't even know. And speaking of years, if I did my math right, this upload should technically be the final Tuesday upload for 2017 before we move on to 2018. So, with that being said, tune in next week, folks, because here's the thing. I said Donkey Kong Country was considered a old school video game. Oh, trust me, compared to this next game I have in store for you guys, that is nothing compared to this old school game I have in store. You could say that this game I'm gonna play next week is considered to be the 1930s of video gaming. You'll see what I mean next week. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in 2018. Good night, everybody!